It's good to have you, Ma. Okay, I think it's me. Welcome me to your office. Okay, this is the office of the CEO of Zarita Couture. She's going to be talking to us about her group of companies, starting from with the beauty spa, the franchise that at the Marco Polo restaurant, the Chinese restaurant, and the last but not the least company, the baby company actually, is a Zarita Couture. And she's been able to marry all of this together and still stay married, as in real married and beautiful. So she's going to tell us how she did all of this. So you're welcoming me,
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. I usually welcome people to my studio, but this is not the studio.
Yes.
So tell us about your group of companies. Let's tell us about being a CEO in Nigeria, in Africa. It's not the avenue is not really too clear for women to thrive, but you have been able to thrive, and you're doing pretty well. So share that little success story with us. First of all, let's meet you.
I'm Mrs. Zarita Sogwa.
Okay.
Like you introduced, the MD, CEO of Larita's Beauty Spa, Zarita Couture, and also the MD of Marco Polo Chinese Restaurant, which is a franchise in Abuja,
Great.
in Nigeria here. And running a business, there's no business that's easy. Nothing is easy, actually, in life. And then running a number of businesses, it's not easy, coupled with the family, kids, and every other thing. But I've been at it for a while now. It's like about 4 or 5 years now into business. And we've had quite a number of challenges, but so far we've been scaling, at least we're still existing, we're scaling through. Business is fun.
Which was first for you? Tell me your starting point.
My starting point was actually, I was a mobile salesperson. I started with Mary Kay products. That's my story. I started, just mobile, selling from one bank to the other, just moving around. Then from there, I now decided to travel out to London in the UK. Studied at the Beauty Academy. That is the spa, facials, massage. Basically, that's what I went to study.
Great.
And then I came back and set up Larita's Beauty Spa.
Okay.
So which is a salon and spa.
A spa.
So that's what I have been doing before Marco Polo Chinese restaurant came.
Now let's still go back to the spa and the beauty. Talk about beauty and fashion. That's particular segment of life or area of life, beauty and cosmetic, is termed to be women's area, but you have taken it from the just ordinary makeup to something very professional, and you actually went to school there. What's that thing you saw there, and what's the dream you brought back, you want to bring back to Nigeria? What's the dream for the beauty spa?
Being someone that is I love fashion, I love beauty.
It is evident.
So I'm quite passionate about things in that area, and it was a passion that took me out to learn properly, and then come and show everyone what I've learned. So far, I've been in existence, and the idea is that when I started the spa business, spa wasn't really popular here in this part of the world. Yeah. But like gradually, people are getting to know about the spa service. People are beginning to know they need the facials, the massage, just to rejuvenate the body. So my idea of being in this kind of business is to actually take it to the next level. Right now I call it a mini, but I want to take it to a full-fledged spa, of international standard.
Okay.
Yes, which is what we're working to. At least before the end of this year, we should be looking at.
Now this industry, fashion and beauty industry, is a very expensive one, and right in this part of the world, the economic situation is somehow. You're in Abuja. Who are your target women? These people, who do you target to afford, or is it everybody? Is everyone who can afford a massage, a spa treatment, a beauty salon, makeup?
Zarita Couture and Larita's Beauty Spa. It's for a woman, the woman with class.
The woman with class.
Yes.
Okay.
A woman that loves to stand out. You want to be unique. You love to look good. That's basically a Zarita woman.
Okay,
Zarita woman.
Okay, I understood something now. Gone are those days you used to have the time for the everyday woman. When you used to sell, we used to be an independent mobile marketer. You sell brands like Mary Kay, or Black Up, all of that. You met the everyday woman's need. So this is a step up, right? An upgrade.
I wouldn't say the salon is for everybody.
Okay.
Even Zarita Couture, I'm trying to, you know, create
a balance.
Yes, a balance actually.
Okay.
Everyone is welcome. If you come into Zarita Beauty Spa, you definitely have something you can do. Even just a wash and set, there's something you can afford. Or if it's a change of polish, it's for everybody actually. But you want to stand up because we give you the Zarita.
Tell me about the Zarita's touch. What's that touch? I mean, how do I know I've entered a Zarita's Beauty Spa?
Well, Zarita's touch is all about pampering. We call it a one-stop beauty palace. You come into Zarita's Beauty Spa and you get worked on from your hair to your toes.
Okay, speaking about happiness, tell me about how happy are you that you have put together all of this? Okay, we've just spoken about Zarita's Beauty Spa. Let's talk about Couture. Does it make you happy? Does it bring out your passion? Have you ever thought of owning a fashion line?
Right from time, I've had this craze for, you know, fashion. If you come to as a teenager, if you come to my room, you see a lot of Cosmopolitan, Vogue magazines, they're there. And I was like, immediately after school, I would want to go to the US and go and get a job with Vogue or Cosmopolitan or Glamour magazine, one of these magazines. That has always been my passion. But fortunately, I would say, immediately after school, after my NYSC, I got married. So I stayed here and started having my family. So why go work for someone else when you can do it, have your own? At least we've been favored by God, has given the opportunity to be able to set up Zarita Couture. So I'm actually living my passion and my dream.
Yes. I like that. You live in your dream.
Making women look good.
Okay.
Like earlier on when you were going through.
Yeah, the factory
everybody
and
was
the clothing.
happy. You know, making women look good. That's what we're basically about. You feel happy with yourself wearing a Zarita cloth.
Okay, so what's the future for Zarita Couture? What's that thing in some years, short years from now?
Zarita Couture is actually an international brand. I wanted to start it off out there. I want it out there. But I was encouraged that, you know, start here as your basic foundation. Start here in Africa, in Nigeria, and then let people get to know you, and then you launch out. But I know that in the next 1 or 2 years, Zarita Couture should be in the large department stores out there in the world.
Wow.
Yes, that's my goal, and I'm going to get.
You are the designer of this
creative
dresses.
designer. Yes.
You are the creative designer.
Yes.
You do the designing. You do so the tailors, all they just do is put it together.
Yes.
You hope to have more designers in the future?
Yes, of course, because definitely Zarita Couture is going to get bigger than me. Yes. If you see this, the bigger clothing lines all over the world, you have some of them have like 20 designers, 10 designers, creative designers in their different branches in their different countries. So we're going to branch out, and definitely I will need assistance in the creative part of the business. So definitely, but for now, basically.
Okay, in Africa, I know that the real essence of living borders about three areas of life: food, clothing, and shelter. You have taken care of clothing. You say, okay, let's shelter. No, not for now. And now food. How does the beauty business, in the beauty industry, how does it translate to what I eat in my stomach? Tell me. So tell Ms. Coleman.
It's very important. It's what you eat that you eventually see in your skin. You see some people, they have dull skin. Sometimes it's what you're eating. It will show in your skin. And I love food. Yes, it sounds funny because of my stature, but I love food.
Good food.
And I love Chinese. That's
Okay.
why I have a Chinese restaurant. That's why we went ahead to set up a Chinese restaurant, you know. But the idea was actually from my husband. He was the one that said, why don't you do this when we're, you know, having lunch in a Chinese restaurant? And that was how we decided to go ahead with the franchise.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So you are saying to me now that what you eat is who you are. It reflects on who you are. So it doesn't matter the cream or the cosmetic you're wearing. If you don't eat good food, it doesn't work out.
The creams, they also matter, but
Okay.
the food plays a
Makes the
major
person.
role. Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes you might not even have to take water alone does magic to the skin.
Okay. So let's wrap this whole thing up. Let's try to make this whole business. Let's make it one and in a beautiful summary. The crux of the matter here is you are a woman, an African woman, and you've been able to lay your hands here and there, proudly married and doing well. And we want to see you do more. So we need you to tell us, young women coming up, watching you right now, to tell them how you did this and then encourage them that this is possible and you can still stay married and successful.
Well, my advice to the women out there, that young lady out there, you need to know what your passion is. It was actually my younger brother, funny enough, that made me know what my talent.
Help you realize the
talent?
passion.
What's
Okay.
my talent? He said, "Are you asking me what's your talent? Your talent is fashion." I said, "Is fashion a talent?" You know, but with Zarita Couture, it's actually a talent.
It is.
You have a creative mind, you know, and I've seen that I have that, a lot of it. So you have to find out as a young lady, what is that passion? What is that thing that makes you happy? What is that thing you could do and you don't get tired? Once you've gotten that, then of course everything is prayer. My businesses are existing today, I must give the glory to God. Everything is prayer. So you pray and you start from wherever you are, whatever point you are. Like, you know my story, I started with Mary Kay. I carried just in 2 bags. That's how I started. But it's not the case.
Here you are
it's a
today.
different story today. So you start with whatever you have, how much you have, whatever it is. Start from there. And even the therapy thing, I started from the house. I just created a room, the guest room in my house, and that's where customers come to do the facials and massage. Before I set up, I went and rented a space outside. So you actually have to start where you are. That's my advice. And then you pray over it and you remain focused. The passion is very important. It is a passion that will drive, because every business you do, there are challenges. Every business you do, there are challenges. So, but because of the passion you have, you can be able to overcome every challenge that you come across. So be passionate about it and then you go for it.
Thank you so much, Ma, for speaking with us. We hope that people have listened to you and you really they've learned 1 or 2 things. I'm sure you have email addresses and the social media. You make use of it a lot, so you could tell us.
For the Zarita Couture.
Before we get there, it looks like you've bagged a lot of awards.
Okay.
And then just speak briefly about it so we could.
I've had quite a number of them on the shelves there. I had the Gold Leadership Award in Corporate Management and Governance. That was in Ghana. That was in 2012. And also I had the Global Leaders of Integrity Merit Award, which was also in Ghana. Then I had the FCT Business Excellence Award.
Wow.
That was in 2011. And there we won the Best Beauty Salon and also the Emerging CEO of the year. And I got a fellow, I got a fellow award into the brand management of Nigeria. So I'm a fellow with them too. And you know, quite a number of them.
Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, so let people get to follow you up on you. Okay,
for the Zarita's Beauty Spa, Marco Polo Chinese Restaurant, Zarita Couture, they are all located on 911 Mall, Usuma Street, on Maitama, in Maitama, Abuja. So the 3 businesses, the Zarita Beauty Spa and Zarita Couture, they're on the 2nd floor in 911 Mall, while Marco Polo Chinese Restaurant is on the ground floor. It's very easy to locate.